unhealthy breakdown. Trayvon, whenever you smirk when we come on, I get nervous that I did something wrong.
Because when it stops, I'm waiting for you to talk. So I'm just like,
okay, let me say this. From now on, I'm gonna have you play it because for me, it's still playing. So I don't know when it
oh,
really stops. I
gotcha,
don't know what's wrong with my setup, but it's frustrating.
gotcha. Okay, that
Well,
makes more sense.
when you smirked, I knew it. I said, "Fuck!" I did it again. I knew it as soon as I saw you smirking. Welcome to another episode of Unhealthy Breakdown. You guys actually saw us do Unhealthy Breakdown Saturday when me, Trayvon, and AJ did The Boys Season 4 trailer that dropped that day and Acolyte trailer that dropped that day. So now we are back today. No trailer, but we did get a first look and we thought we needed to break it down. Before I get into introducing everybody, there has been a bunch of talk. Sorry, you sent the text. I told you anytime you do, we're on here. It dings. It'll ding.
Dang.
I didn't know when you were gonna send it. I swear to God, I thought you already sent it. Anyway, I'm gonna just say this. There's a lot of overreaction about this suit.
Couldn't be the internet with that.
And it's so funny because we do live in a culture where we feel the need, in order to like properly break down one thing, people feel the need to diminish something else, or to properly build up something else, they feel the need to diminish this. I'll just say, to break even, it's very clear who the people are that do not like this suit. I just want you guys to know you should be ashamed of yourself and you need to stop at some point. Just stop. I don't want to say grow up because that's just mean. I don't want to say that, but just stop. Okay? Now, if you have an actual gripe with this suit, by all means, no problem. No problem. I didn't love Robert Pattinson's suit when I first saw that thing. I probably didn't really grow on it till I saw the movie. So an actual gripe, I get it. But you people that keep putting one particular suit next to this particular suit, we understand the narrative you're trying to create. And it's time to stop. We've all moved on. Enough already. Okay? Enough. Okay? It's
petty.
It's time to stop. All right? Now I want to go to the resident number one hater. No, just joking. No, Trayvon, what's going on, Trayvon?
No, not much. I see this suit came out and it looks cool, and in my mind, I had immediate comparisons, but it wasn't
Fair.
to the one you're talking about. So
I'll be interested to hear what that comparison is.
You want me to say it now? I mean, I can say it now.
No, once I go to you, say it.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Do this, Trayvon. Look up what you're comparing it to so we could like visually see it.
All right.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna come back to you and make sure you have that because I'm curious. I am curious. And next up, probably someone who is the most in the middle about this suit in a good way. Joel, what's going on, Joel?
I'm good. Can't wait to talk about it. And I know we've been waiting to see this suit for a while, so I'm very excited to break it down because I love superhero costumes, especially live action adaptations to them. And so this is really up my alley.
It's so frustrating. This is why I know I'm gonna hate James Gunn for the remainder of his time being in charge at DC. I remember like 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, I'm like, bro, I just want to see Superman suit. Like, show me Superman suit, I'll shut up, I'll be fine. I just need to see at least Superman suit. Now I've seen Superman suit, and all I want is everybody else's. It's like,
wait.
It's so unfair. It's so unfair. I understand. I understand. Beggars can't be choosers. You got Superman, the title character. That's good enough, right? But I swear, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, if this, again, my opinion, if this looks this good, what does Guy Gardner look like? What does Hawkgirl look like, right?
I'm very curious about the Green Lantern suit.
So, because to me, Guy Gardner's suit speaks more than to just Guy Gardner. Once you see Guy Gardner's suit, you get a concept of how well they'll do the actual Green Lantern suits. because both of their suits are practical. Neither one of their suits needs to be full CGI or anything crazy. It's practical. Guy Gardner is essentially like a worker's uniform to a degree, right? Like a kind of jacket kind of thing that he wears that buttons up or some shit like that.
It's like a vest over
a vest
over a black onesie.
Right. So it's like it's nothing hard to do, but once you see that, you kind of get the idea of like, okay, we know we can trust their Green Lantern look, to be practical or whatever it turns out to be.
I'm curious.
But we'll get into James Gunn's Superman that we got today. Trayvon, you can bring up the official photo.
Okay.
Of David.
Came out of nowhere.
What you said, Joel?
I said it came out of nowhere.
It did. And crazy thing is, I loved it because there was no rumor that we were gonna get it today or anything like that. It just popped up. It just popped up.
It did.
I am curious though. James Gunn made sure he had a whole scenery in the back.
This apparently was taken on set.
Right. And as much as I appreciate this, I hate it because now it's like my brain is trying to figure out what is that? What is that in the sky?
End of the
is
world.
There any names on any buildings that I could like pinpoint out? Like it's Lex Tower, that tall building. You know what I'm saying?
Just give it a day. Somebody will enhance.
100%. Trayvon, not even a day. It's probably already been done. It's probably somewhere.
Trust me.
Right now.
They upscaled it and everything. Trust me.
I think it's a bridge right under the ball.
You said that's a what?
So it looks like it might be a bridge.
Okay. I'm trying to see. Oh, yeah, no, that's it. I will give him props though. So, one of those buildings is LexCorp. I give him a lot of props for not making it clear that one of those buildings is LexCorp for whatever reason, whether he wants to finish a few touches on it or whatever. But to the suit, I'll go first. And then I'll pass it to you guys. Mine will be very quick. I have no problem with the suit. I've said it before. I'm not the biggest Superman fan. So for me, it would have had to have been horrendous for me to dislike it. Mm-hmm. I'm not a collar guy. I still don't like Matt Reeves' Batman's collar. I hate it. I hope it goes away. I think it's a stupid look. I don't hate this collar look, but me and Joel were talking. I'll let him say his piece about it when I pass it. But it doesn't bother me as much, but I think it's because he's sitting down. Like Matt Reeves' Batman's collar, like fucking stood up like it was like the 80s with the like fucking popped collars and shit. It doesn't vibe with me. I don't like it. I want it to never exist again. This to me is tame, right? It kind of just goes with the suit, right? It doesn't necessarily, in my opinion, stand out that much. But I'm going to be honest. The first thing my eyes went to when Joel sent me this was the curl. Once I saw the curl, I'm going to be honest with you, it eased me for everything else. That curl to me is as important as the suit. Henry Superman kept flirting with it, but never stuck with it. It always angered me. So I'm like, give me the curl out the gate. We're good to go. Logo looks good on the suit. If you zoom in, it's going to sound wild, but if you zoom in on the crotch area, you can see Trunks. There's Trunks there.
Yep.
So for anyone who's curious if we were getting the Trunks over top of the pants, we are. I think James Gunn even did like a poll like a while ago asking for Trunks or no Trunks, and everyone was just like, throw them Trunks on, brother. And he was
I did
no
not.
Problem. Well, last time I saw that poll, I think it was like 76% to like 36% for Trunks. So people want Trunks. Who knew? Because I do believe this is the same internet that was telling us how stupid the idea of underwear on top of pants were. Only for them years later to go, I want it. So, all right. Hats off to those guys. But outside of that, it looks great. I do like that he looks like his own Superman. Because there was a lot of times people were comparing shots of him bulking up to Henry, him with the hat, him with the beard, like just comparing. He looks like his own Superman. He does not look like Henry Cavill right here. He looks like his own man, and I appreciate that a lot. Them making sure to give him the individualism, right? Like, look your own, right? So that's my part. I love it. Can't wait to see more of it. Joel, I'll go to you next. What are your thoughts on this suit?
It's it's not what you normally expect from the first showing, right? You're like, this is not. It's like very casual. He's like putting on his boot. You know what I mean? His suit is battle damaged. You know, it's not like it's a clean look at the suit. Like, we can't even see the crotch area. It's just very little of it. We can make it out because obviously it's a different color, so you can tell that there's the trunks in there, and even the belt. You can't see if it's all gold or if it's just a buckle. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, it's very interesting because there's different. It's obviously taken from different versions of the costume throughout the years, and obviously it's heavily inspired by the new 52. And obviously I think we've heard rumors about it looking like the Fortnite suit, and it does to me look like a lot like that one. Obviously not exactly like that because the colors are different, the boots are different, the belt is different. Basically the logo's different, obviously, but I don't hate it. It's my biggest issue is gonna always be I don't like collars, like on Superman, especially Superman. I don't like that look. I don't like, especially high collar. This one's not as bad, but still, I don't even like closed neck like they have it on Superman and Lois. I don't like closed. That's too close. So I'm like, I don't like it. And this has the whole suit, the cape in the shoulders instead of at the neck, and I don't like that. So like this whole neck area, I'm not a fan of. The rest of the costume looks fine to me. It's loose fitting. It's not as tight as we're used to. It looks more like a suit. I do like the material of it. It looks fine. It's my thing is I wish I got to see an actual standing version of it. But right now it looks fine. I don't like the neck. And the neck area is where it bothers me the most because I'm just not a fan of that look. But overall, I think it's a fine suit to start, and I hope it'll probably look better in action. But as is, it looks good at least.
Yeah, the whole cape thing.
The cape looks good. It looks
no. I was going to speak to. I was going to speak to what you were saying about it being in the shoulders.
Yeah, I don't like
it. I actually honestly prefer this look. I know we've had this conversation before. I prefer it mainly because I kind of feel like when they undo it, I like that better. Like when they undo it from the shoulders and then like the cape comes out. Like Batman does that a lot. Like it'll like sit over top of the shoulders, but like when you see him undo it, it kind of just like a whole thing that kind of just like drops down. Like I said, to me, the biggest thing for me is to see how long that cape is. I need that son bitch dragging. So I hope it's pretty long. But I did want to speak to this as I pass it to you, Trayvon. Joel made a great point. It being that loose fitting is perfect because you know what no one can say now? That's muscle padding. They put padding in there. No, that kind of looks like that's just him, right? Like it doesn't look extra muscular or anything like that. It just looks like him.
It's very, like I said, very casual. So like it looks like he can actually bend.
Right, exactly. But you know it's so funny, Joel.
It's not like his arm gets stuck at the midpoint.
I think because we've gotten, you know what the biggest thing is, and Trayvon, I'm curious your thoughts as you tell us about Superman. So I'm gonna pass it to you. But I'm curious because I feel like we had the last regime we had with Superman and Batman. Yeah. They were so big. It's now imprinted in people's minds that that's how those characters look, and it's frustrating because it's like. They're usually slimmer in the comics and animation. They're not usually as big as those mountain of men are, right? So it's like when you see this, it's refreshing because it's like Superman should look slimmer, not jacked. Because to me, putting massive amounts of muscles on a guy that is naturally strong is always just confusing to me. It's like he's naturally strong. You don't have to bulk Superman up.
That was also my biggest issue with Batman being that big. Like, it never made any sense for him to be that big when it's like it fucks with his speed and he needs that more.
I will say the moment I knew Batman's size was a problem was when we got that Comic-Con trailer where he's hiding up in the top like a bat and he's just massive. And you're like, that's not even what? Like he's so why is he so big? Like that's just too much. So for me, the slim look is always what I wanted Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman to look, because Batman is stealthy, so him being that big, it's like, how does he move around? Wonder Woman and Superman are naturally strong. They don't have to look like bodybuilders.
They don't have to be puny either, though. Like
no, not puny. But I'm saying like how David looks right here. Like,
his frame. David's frame's great, so it's not like
right.
Issue. But like, I'm just saying, like, they don't have to be giant like statues. They're basically, you know what I mean? They
don't have to be Greek gods and goddesses, and I think that's what the whole last regime was. Everyone looked like a Greek god.
They were chiseled out of granite.
Right. They just didn't look relatable, and I think that's usually what the comics of Batman and Superman to a degree are. They're relatable, right? They're not these massive looking.
It depends on the artist, because like
it does.
I've had artists that I don't like how schlumpy they make Superman look. I hate it. No, they're like, there's no muscle on that man. Like, how does he have no biceps? This is crazy to me. But then there's others, like I have so many comics where he is a fucking giant, like steroid Superman. So I've seen both versions of that. And then there's obviously more svelte looking. So there's obviously, depending on the artist, there's always a different interpretation of how the characters look. And you know, I've always preferred somewhere in the middle, nothing too big, nothing too small, obviously.
All right, Trayvon, give us your thoughts. What are your thoughts on this first look at this suit?
It's a cool picture. I don't like how loose fitting the suit is. I think it reminds me of the first look at Superman and his suit on Supergirl. That's what it reminds me of. The looseness of it. I don't like that. I don't like
Supergirl.
I was gonna say, you talking Tyler Hoechlin?
Yeah.
The first suit he had on Supergirl.
That thing was tight as shit.
It was not.
It was an ugly suit too, to be fair.
It was ugly and it was loose.
It had the shoulder clamps, which I hate. I fucking hate those shoulder clamps.
It was very, to me, that suit looked loose when he got his in this new show. The one he has on now is tight fitting and
it's also fake muscle. Good. That's why I don't like it. His head don't fit the body. You can't tell me that's not true.
That looks good. I don't know what you're talking about. He looks great.
His head and the body, they don't match.
I seen him with the suit off. He looked good. I don't know what you're talking about.
He does, but that's not his. That's the problem. He doesn't even need the muscle padding.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Maybe seeing like this, that means it's probably like this in the movie. I don't like that. Like usually you'll see someone off the set like this and they'll look loose, but when you actually see it in the movie, they'll like enhance or whatever whatever they're gonna do.
I'm sure, like,
but this is a shot in Davis though. Like, so it's like
we're gonna look. I'd rather see it here than one in the movies. You see them because every time I can't tell you how many Batman movies you see where like he bends and it's all creased up and it was firm and now it's all fucking bundled up. That's all. Then it feels like a lie. At least he's right out the gate with you.
I guess. Look, I was contemplating. I was like, maybe I shouldn't even talk about this because I was like, I don't know.
I don't think even if it looked good, you would have probably liked it anyway. So at least let it out now.
I wasn't a fan of the Trunks thing. Like everybody was like, yeah, the Trunks. I was like, why?
Here, so you can't even judge it right now. So.
It's still there. I know it's there. So I'm like,
but you can't judge it because it's just a color right now.
I just think this. No, really, I don't know.
If you're saying you don't like the concept of the Trunks, I understand because we know they're there. He's wearing them, so I get it.
The girl thing is cool. Him putting on the boots, cool. I mean, I don't know. I gotta wait to see what this movie is gonna be. I mean, he's like damaged right here, and I'm like, it looks like the world is ending behind him. I'm like, this is an early Superman. You sure? Like, I thought, y'all know what I'm talking about when I go there. But it's fine. We'll see how they go with this. He's supposed to be younger. We'll go. See how that. Don't look like it from this. Like he been like through some hell. Like he hate the job. That's what it looked like. Like, oh my God, I put this shit on again. Like that's what it gives me right now. So he better be chipper. That's all I know. He better be happy to do the job.
You were very upset that he might smile in this movie. So
he needs to hear. That's what I was looking for.
No, I'm just saying, but you were upset that he might.
I'm looking for a perfect suit. Haven't been through too much shit yet. This is
wait, hold on.
Well, that's what I mean. Like this shit is not. I don't know if it's the best first look.
But wait, no, hold on. I'm thinking
he said he was young. He said he was young, right?
No, he said younger.
He said
he did say younger. Hey, look, Trayvon. I'm gonna say this for the 90th time. He did not want Henry. Let it go. I don't care if he said he wanted someone shorter, younger.
He should have just said
he didn't want Henry. You can't say that. That's how you mess up relationships. No. You can't say that.
He should just said that and stood on I want Henry, period.
No, you can't say that.
Oh, I want a younger one, because you can't do that and they give us somebody.
Let me ask you this, Trayvon. Let me ask you this. You ready?
No.
Mm-hmm. You and Joel are not that much older than me, correct? Which would make me what? Younger than you, correct? It's only a couple of years, but I'm younger. So it's not a lie. He's younger. No one said he needed to be 10, 15, 20 years
like
younger.
A year one Superman. This one looked like
no. Hold on.
This one gave me. This one looked like he went through hell.
Now you're playing semantics. Okay. You just told me you go off of what he said, and what he said was a younger Superman,
which implied he was much younger than Henry's.
No, right? Stop saying implied.
Yes,
what he said was younger. Younger means younger. Right. Could be a year.
I get it. Y'all want to be successful. I get it. Y'all go like
you don't.
It's cool. Like
wait.
I'm just saying, like y'all are just disregarding.
You don't want to be
successful. You're just dismissing what I'm saying. Like I know what I read.
Okay, no. Hold on, Joel. Hold on. What are you saying?
I just said this one looks like he's like, oh damn, I gotta do this shit again. That's what it looks like. But
Trayvon, here's my thing.
It shouldn't be like this.
Yeah. Joel said that this photo was taken from set, right? So if you're on set, if he's looking up at the camera smiling, that means you're posing for it. This is not supposed to be him posing. They caught him mid getting dressed and snapped the photo.
I'm not.
To me, I think that's fine. The point isn't
like that, and then him looking down like it's. Well, it looks like he's annoyed. I'm just like, I'm like, okay.
So the movie's gonna suck because his costume is battle damaged and he looks annoyed.
No, I'm just going off of the comments that I heard before this movie.
Well, fuck the comments. What do you feel?
I can't help but be like, I feel slighted right now. So I'm like, this guy looks a little bit battle ready. Like,
because this guy don't know what part of the movie this is.
Are we done?
Like, that's what I mean. Like, how can you judge it off of that?
I'm just saying, Trayvon.
I'm gonna be critical. I'm being honest. I'm gonna be critical as hell of this until it comes out.
We know. We get it.
So,
but you are part of the small group that I am telling you to let it go.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I hate
muted 8,000 of you. I can't.
Trayvon, let me say this. It does not matter whether or not Twitter. You say you hate it.
Look at it, I'm like,
we know you hate it. That's the problem. You know you hate it.
Like, all right.
Let me just say this. You came into this, right? You came into what you just broke down. Knowing in the back and in the front of your head, you weren't fully gonna fuck with this because it's not what you want. It's not who you want. Not who you want. Because I don't think you care about the character. I think you care about who's playing the said character.
I ain't gonna say a lie. That's not what I care about. It is.
All right. So. That's all. I want the audience to. This is the reason why I'm bringing that up. It's not to take a slight at you at all. It's so that the audience knows your critique isn't that you don't like what you're looking at.
Name right there. Go for it.
It's that you don't like who you're looking at.
I block.
It has nothing to do with the character. It's more so your distaste for it not being who you want it to be. And look, Trayvon, I've been there, bro. It was hard to let Ben Affleck go, but we had to, and we moved on, and we got better. So you gotta want better for the character. It's not the actor.
It's the way Henry was done, man.
I get you, but time out. I get you, Trayvon. But look, I'd understand your point if how Henry got done ended up that Henry wasn't getting work. Then I 100% understand. Henry is still in demand. Still in demand. Okay, Henry is fine. So if Henry's fine, you can't hold on to a grudge that man don't have. How you grudging for someone?
He just ain't gonna say it. I don't know what he got. I'm gonna have it for him.
That man ain't got no. That time out. Let me just say this. Let me say this.
I know he's pissed.
Attractive people like Henry Cavill don't hold grudges. You're too beautiful to hold grudges. For what? For what? You can have anything you want. What you grudging? What you grudging?
Superman. I'll be pissed.
No, I can guarantee you right. He loved Witcher and moved on from that shit, didn't he?
That's fucked up too.
So all I'm saying is that Henry is fine. You cannot hold a grudge for somebody that does not have one. That's crazy. Like, you got a vendetta for this man. Let it go. It's David's turn. We need to support David.
Look, I'm gonna be at the movie. I'm gonna be at the movie.
But I don't want you at the movie with your hater shades on. I want you open-minded.
He got to change
willing
it.
To
they got to change it. They got to change my feeling. That's it. I don't know. Like,
but your feeling isn't even about the character.
I gotta go in there.
You just want Henry.
Away. They gotta blow me away when I get in there. That's all. It better be the best.
Trayvon, I just want you to know the way you're talking. The only way they could blow your mind is if this movie was a multiversal movie that ended with Henry. That'd be the only way to blow your mind. That'd be the only way.
Be good.
You walk out of that theater going, "I'm happy."
Just have Static show up. It'd be perfect. There you go.
But you won't like a man.
Oh, I'm not. Well, I am. I'm sort of playing, but not really.
You are not playing for our audience out there. He is very serious.
Look, this is not doing it. This picture ain't. It's not. It'll be like, oh my God, it's gonna be great. This ain't.
I don't think this makes me think the movie's gonna be phenomenal either. But I just wanted to know what the suit looked like. I feel better now that I know what the suit.
We don't have.
I still don't know.
We have an idea.
He's wearing it. To me, I kept seeing this man in every suit but this one. I see him in it. I feel. You want to know why I'm okay with this? Because I remember when Zach first dropped Ben's Batman. I mean, it was just standing, kind of not necessarily fully to us, looking all down and dreary. It was black and white. Like, I still got a vibe.
And that was the embodiment of his Batman, wasn't it? He did not want to be that job. He was pissed. He was tired. It made sense.
It 100%.
The picture made sense. The Batman we were about to get, it made sense.
Sure. Yeah. I'll give you that.
This one will give me the Superman that I've expected. One has been through hell.
That's not what this is.
That's not what this is. That was a photo shoot with Ben as Batman. This is in the middle of set. He just snapped a photo of this guy. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Well, he did.
It's not a photo shoot.
It was the photography.
Okay.
Like, it's in the middle of shooting. He just was like, oh, this is a fire-ass photo. Snip, and then sent it. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I think you're putting too much pressure on our first look at Superman.
He has a gripe, which is different.
You do. You gotta let go.
There's more expectations. He's not gonna be happy until years later, where it's obviously over and now we've moved on. But
I don't think then. You know what I think Trayvon will be happy when they reboot it again, 80 years from now, and then he goes, you know what?
I like David.
All I gotta see is Static walk on screen. I'll be all right.
Not at all.
But why would that make you accept Superman if Static was there? That's what we're trying to say.
Could that bring me to him?
The first shirtless scene with David, and he'll be fine.
I've already seen him.
I was about to say,
no. You've seen pictures. I'm pretty sure you'll be upset if you don't see him shirtless in this movie.
We ain't gonna see that. James ain't giving us that.
Why not?
He's not.
Didn't we get shirtless Peter Quill?
We sure did.
And
we got Drax always shirtless.
I think I played that out of my mind because I don't like Chris Pratt.
I mean, shit, we got shirtless Rocket Raccoon. I think everybody that wasn't a female was shirtless in the fucking movie. Rocket was naked. Star-Lord was shirtless. Drax is always shirtless. Like, you got everything you wanted from those fucking movies, man.
Groot was naked.
Groot was shirtless. Like, you had it up from all the guys, man. But no, okay. Trayvon, the next photo you can put up here is a closer shot of that beam in the back.
Oh, okay.
So we can take a closer look at that.
I could have just zoomed in.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought that would have made it easy. I'm sorry. I guess that's what it. Yeah, so he did say the above photo was taken on set. I'm just reading James Gunn's comments there. All right, so Joel, I'm going to start with you. Is this not Crisis on Infinite Earths? Tell everybody right now. Answer it. Yes or no?
No.
I will hope not.
No. Will Trayvon be getting a in-credit scene of Henry Cavill Superman stepping out of the portal? The Doctor Strange.
Highly doubt it.
Okay.
I'd rather see Henry show up in Marvel at this point.
I'm sure you would. All jokes aside, Joel, what are we thinking? I know a lot of people are thinking it's Brainiac. A lot of people are thinking the blue light could be Supergirl. The purple light could be something else. It's just I'm talking about people theorizing.
It's obviously Static shooting at some force field.
I think it's more funny that he's sitting here while this is going on.
Yeah, right.
You gotta get dressed. God damn, Trayvon, can he get dressed? Damn.
Can't he do it super speed?
This is a still photo.
I'm just
watching a video. What do we think that is in the back, Joel?
I have no idea.
Honestly, why you take time to put on a suit? You need to just go up there. I don't give a damn what you got on. You can stop this.
Yeah, let me go out there looking like Clark Kent flying around.
With this going on, you ain't got time to put on the suit.
You don't know what's going on. That's the problem.
Like somebody blasting the hell out of the earth.
It's a blast, but from what to what? Right? Like I don't know what I'm looking at really. Like it's kind of different energies. It's like a light. Was that greenish blue green?
Yeah, it looks blue to me. It looks blue against purple.
Whatever it is, it looks like it's not working. It's like it's going around it.
Yeah, you know what it looks like. You remember, Joel, whenever you'd see like if Frieza did like a big blast and Goku did the Kamehameha through it and it went through it. That's what it looks like. It's going through whatever that blue light is.
It's going around whatever it is. It looks like it's woo. Because you can see the energy going around whatever the ball is. But I have no idea what the fuck this is.
You know what's funny? The biggest thing I want to point out. Where is Superman? Because this shouldn't be his apartment. That motherfucker does not make money. So this should not be his apartment.
We don't know. Like
paid by Batman.
Is this a possible get-together place for whatever this new team is that's being formed in this movie?
He's getting paid by Batman.
I think it might be his apartment.
Not paid by Batman.
Why not?
I tell you what, if Clark Kent on not photographer, journalism salary,
a reporter, whatever.
On a reporter salary is making enough to have a view like that? Fuck. It's gonna be a real fun Clark Kent.
You're gonna start worrying about like how much they're making.
Bro, no. Let's be real.
Maybe
Clark Kent.
Maybe he want a Pulitzer by now.
Like that. That's crazy.
What happened?
Maybe he's won a Pulitzer by now. I don't know.
I try to remember a time where he ever got, because you just remember he never necessarily took it that seriously, because every time he would try to get a scoop on something, he had to go run off and be Superman.
Maybe
right?
maybe Lois got it then.
That could be Lois's place. Yeah. I'm with you there, Trayvon. Yeah, it could be Lois's place.
It just looks like an apartment building, but I could be wrong. I don't know. It could be inside the planet. That's one of the offices.
It's some high windows though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's a sky rise. Yeah, well, that's what kind of just reminds me of the cartoon when he's in his apartment. He has a view like that, so it's like it's not that.
They did kind of remember though in the cartoon they kind of made his world look a little more futuristic, so it looked like everyone looked like they had places like that. Like no one looked bad.
But his place, but he had a view. That's what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what I mean. That's why I thought of that.
To me, I accepted that more because everything looked futuristic. Everyone looked like they had something of that ilk.
Well,
so
it's the city of tomorrow.
What they look like. Right, that's what I'm saying, right.
And that's what I hope they implement in this movie, that it's also the same. It's the city of Metropolis is it's like an advanced city. Farther along than, let's say, Gotham, which kind of feels stuck in the past.
100%. Well, we don't know how they'll approach Gotham.
Oh, we have no idea, but that's how it's usually taken. Like, Metropolis is more forward thinking, and they're more about technology and implementing technology. And Gotham is very stuck in the past. And
it's funny you say that.
It just made me realize I'm not getting my magical transformation.
What?
You were never gonna get that. Right?
What do you mean magical transformation?
Like in the show, like in the animated show.
The Adventures of Superman, Lois, or whatever.
Now he's putting on a boot. I just realized that.
Can I ask you something? Did you think you were gonna get Wonder Woman spinning around in a fucking circle?
Did you see the animated show?
I did. I know what you're referring to.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm saying though,
I thought we having a new era of Superman. Like we're gonna.
But we've never had that in live action.
Well,
why did you think they were gonna start
I don't know. It'd be fun.
Okay. No, I just thought no one really took that seriously, so that's why we never got.
I love that shit. What you mean? I love when that happens.
All right. I'm just saying, as goofy as the last regime tended to be, when I saw Gal Gadot didn't do the spinning in the circle, I kind of just brushed it off as no.
That universe was dark. Of course, they won't do no shit like that. But this was supposed to be lighter, right?
I don't know who told you that. I don't know where you're getting that from.
Do you know something? The last universe, probably.
I think it'll be brighter than the last universe. I don't know how necessarily
I'm being petty.
Happier. No, I mean, I really do like this shot. I love how beautiful the city looks. I'm more interested in seeing what the city looks like during the day, not when it's a crisis thing, but during it, because it looks beautiful at night.
Remember, crisis is red skies.
Right. No, that was a joke. I know.
Just in case people get nervous.
No, there's no crisis. That was said as a joke. But goddamn, I'm looking at David's face on my other screen. He just screams Superman. What if
a twist of that started that way? Something crazy like that.
It would be insane. You can't have all these characters starting, and you're starting with Crisis. It's that's the complete opposite. That'd be weird. It'd be like,
huh? It's like the Dark Knight Returns in movie 2.
Right? Yeah. It's
questionable. I just can't wait to see this movie. Can't wait.
I think you're amongst a lot of us. We can't wait to see this shit either, man.
2025 is ridiculous.
We can't see this either. Oh, you know what I just thought about, Joel?
2025.
You know what this could be?
What?
This could be whatever the purple thing is. I'm not theorizing on whatever the purple thing is. Whatever that blast is. But do you know what that blue light could be?
What's up?
It could be Hawkgirl's
mace.
Her mace and the power of that beam hitting it. Right, because it looks like it doesn't look like a blast necessarily. It looks like
very big for a mace.
No, you know I'm talking about the blue thing, right? Like not the purple.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You talking about the blast reflecting off of the base?
Right. I think that could be what it is. Like she's trying to stop it from getting through, and it's what I'm saying.
I think that's overthinking. That's what
I'm just saying that mace giving like a blue aura to it would make sense.
It doesn't help if we know all those characters are in this movie, so it's like
it doesn't.
Right. If
it was a little bit more green, I'd be like, "That's Green Lantern for sure." That's Guy Gardner. Like that's Guy.
Martian Manhunter up there. I don't know.
So we don't know if Martian Manhunter's in this movie. Let's not confuse people. We don't know if he's in this movie. I would love it. I mean, I wouldn't have it because that would let me know that they're not shying away from him, like we know they love to do. So I wouldn't have any problems with that. But no, all this looks great, man. I think David looks great. I'm really excited for David. I'm really jealous that San Diego Comic-Con is going to get a life-changing trailer to this fucking movie, and we're going to have to wait till like September to get ours. Like, I'm just not looking forward to any of that. It's
somebody recording it.
Somebody is, but it's like I hate having to watch it like that, man. I hate it.
They'll be checking the meta glasses this year.
You know what's funny, Trayvon? Whenever I have to watch trailers like that, you know what it reminds me of? Back in the day with rabbit ears, like having to slap the side of the TV to bring the focus of the picture back in and shit. It's like because you always get people with the shaky cam when they record it, right? Like they never.
But see now we got all these AI devices you can put on yourself and shit. Like,
I mean, shit. If we got AI, we could just create our own Superman trailer at this point.
I'm just saying we might get a 4K video out of all H this year. All these AI devices popping up. Listen, somebody gonna have one. They ain't gonna know what it is. They be like, "Yeah, it's just my." They gonna get in there and record that shit. They might go live on the meta glasses.
Do not
go live with the meta glasses.
Get you thrown out of San Diego Comic-Con. Do not bring your phones in there looking to
check
record.
your glasses. Check the phones.
The meta glasses do not do just like regular glasses, man. Unless you pay attention real hard.
I was about to say, put the camera in your glasses. Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, do that. Just don't get caught.
It looked good too. It's clear. So
overall, I'm really excited for this. Let's Trayvon, bring up one of the comparison suits. Let's bring up one of the comparison suits before we wrap this up.
Which one?
Either one, whichever one you bring up first, doesn't matter.
I'll bring the one Joel talked about first.
Okay.
What's up?
It does look like
the Fortnite one, Joel. You can lead. Take lead, Joel.
Pull it up. I'll take it. I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me it doesn't look a lot like that.
Yeah.
But it's because of this, the neckline. That's really where the most. If it wasn't for the neckline, you probably wouldn't care as much because this is more or less what Superman looks like. But it looks a lot like this. Obviously, it's not exactly like this, but the neckline it's not like the same design, but it's high. It's not like open neck, and then of course the cape goes into the shoulder area. So, excuse me, very similar to that. New 52 inspired. This is also New 52 inspired. Has lines, Obviously, the Superman logo is not the same because that's not the logo they're using in the movie. The belt looks different in the movie. It looks like it has trunks, but we don't know how big the trunks are. The wrists here they're going to be different because they look different. The boots are different, obviously, and the color shading is different. Like the blue's a little darker. It's more textured. It's not shiny. But this is and look, the curls even on the same side. So it's really from the head down to the right above the logo is very similar to the Fortnite suit. The reason I say the Fortnite suit overall because the Fortnite suit gave him trunks, and obviously New 52.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna do something. Hold on.
You're gonna side by side.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, the New 52 one does not have trunks, and it has all red belts. You'll see it looks very similar, and they don't have a very distinct curl either in that suit.
You could do side by side, Trayvon, with my photo and then Joel's photo.
Hold on. Let's see.
You want me to do it for you? I can do it.
I'm trying to get Windows to do it for me. Windows that dumb right now. All right, come on.
I got you.
Like this is the stuff I live for. These costume breakdowns.
Hopefully we get some more sometime soon. That'd be great.
Yeah. But I love even if it's a minor detail, I love seeing what's changed, what's similar, what's different.
I think these are the ones you're talking about. Let me see. You can see my whatever. Y'all just gonna see my bottom bar, but these are the three, right?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. You can see how inspired.
Why did Trayvon say it like that'd be a problem? You're gonna see my bottom bar.
I see nothing wrong with the bottom bar.
There's nothing wrong with his bottom bar.
I had to think what was down there before I went.
Yeah. Very nice. But yeah, you see how similar it is to the New 52 suit, which is similar to the Fortnite suit, which obviously looks similar to the movie suit that we're getting. All very much. It has again. It's all really from the neck up. He looks like it's taken from New 52.
I see the neckline the same one. The Fortnite and the
Fortnite and New 52 have the red outline at the top. Yeah. This doesn't look like it has that at all.
And the wrist too.
Yes, and it has the wrist, the pointy wrist. This doesn't have pointy wrist. Not that it looks like it though.
No, it doesn't.
I am curious to see how blue this truly is in the sunlight.
It looks bluer. Like we saw the.
If you look at the pants, they give you more idea what the blue is like.
Yeah. Like there's
they're not dirty.
I posted. No. Hold on, I'll post it right now. I posted a brighter version of this suit, not the suit, but the picture. Sorry.
Yeah, because I'm like, I want to see it during the day where it just looks brighter.
Well, definitely, I don't have that, but but I have someone heighten the contrast.
Yeah, no, I know you don't have it. I'm just saying that. Obviously,
I'll text James now. I'm like, take one outside so I can see. So I have a better idea what I'm looking at. If I had his number, bro, it'd be over. He'd block me.
Well, you ask him what was your questions. Like,
I'll be. You're my best buddy, right? What? Hello.
What's that and say? Joel with James Gunn's number. Oh boy,
that's all a lie. I would never text him. I'd be too shy.
Yes, you would. If James gave you his number, yes, you would.
If he did, yes. But if I
how else would you get it?
Someone would give it to me. That's how people do. You just exchange numbers. Like, oh, I got it. Let me give him a text.
Yeah, no one should do that.
You see the bright? See how they're brighter? I did it for the trunks because the suit's more obvious.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah,
okay. But like you see, the blue it's blue. So when there's more like the light is hitting on it more. Like it's just more vibrant. That's all. The lines up on the shoulders. It looks a little armored, but it's not armored. Because it doesn't need armor. Yeah,
don't ever have armor.
Yeah. But that's kind of what that New 52 kind of suit kind of looks like. It had all those lines and shit. That's what the New 52 was very good for. It updated the suits. It took the trunks off and gave them a whole bunch of lines. It's really what
it did. It was a lot of lines. Yeah. No, but overall, I'm really excited for this movie. I'm really excited for David. I'm glad that I now have what the suit looks like. Just because that's done, right? Like, that's done. We know what it looks like to a degree. Yeah. It's not something anyone can kind of complain about anymore. We have a concept of what this suit looks like.
Yeah, I mean, it wanted to be different, and this was different, but similar. It's like similar but different. That's what they went with different directions. So, respect.
I don't think anyone will ever be truly different until they put that logo on the back of the cape.
You can't.
Once you do that, you're truly different.
only
no one in live action has done that.
Christopher Reeves has.
He had the S on the cape?
I just want to say the
yellow.
I don't remember that at all. Shit, jeez, okay.
You can't really see his face, but because the logo is blocking it. But the logo is more texture. It looks like kind of like the texture that's on.
It kind of looks like that. The texture.
This texture, rather than this.
Yeah, you can't tell though so far, but it does have a similar text. That's what I was thinking too. Because look, you see the wrists; they kind of look similar to the ones on this.
They're pointed a little bit here.
They're like thick. I'm like, kind of weird.
These are kind of
they're
a little angled. Yeah, maybe
a little bit, but it's not on the hand like the other ones are.
But this just looks very textured.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's also a really up close shot.
Yeah, really.
It is like
the camera is, but it
right there on it.
It's a Spalding on it.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's gonna look better there than there.
But you see how on this suit, on the Hoagland suit, how the closed neck. I don't like closed neck. Same shit. Except this has a higher neck, which is a collar.
I was about to say, David's is collared off, so you don't see all the neck. His head's also down, but I think Tyler's gives
still
way
a little bit
more
of a
neck.
collar.
But I like,
way more neck.
If you see Cavill's suit, it's like open neck. I like it like that. Open.
That's because that fucker had muscles on every ounce of him. The neck had muscles. You can't cover up neck muscles.
No, that's not true. That's stupid.
Neck muscles would have bulged right out of that fucking collar.
Superman, they all had open neck. That's all I'm saying. That's what they were like. The costume traditionally has open neck.
Yeah, no, I completely understand where you're coming from.
I find a better picture, but like this. But remember that back? Yeah, I hate it. I hated it.
But you see how they had the clasp? I hate the clasps. But he had an open neck. I didn't mind that. Yeah, but everything else, I don't like. I like that was ugly belts. But this is just that it wasn't padding. That's why it looked like this.
Yeah.
Okay. David has some padding. It just didn't. It doesn't have what people are used to. A lot of those old DC's suits having as far as padding.
Well, those are like because what happened right there. The ones in the DC suits, they would sculpt their bodies like the physical sculpts, and then they would put a suit over it, like to keep it molded, and that's why they looked the way because they were constantly sculpted. They were sculpted suits, but it was really like that was really Cavill's muscles, except 100%. that was like at full, constantly sculpted. You know what I mean? Like there was never a muscle missing.
That's hilarious. No, I really do like this. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully, James, between now and Comic-Con, gives us a look at all the characters from here up until Comic-Con. That'd be great. And then, if you want to give Comic-Con a trailer, do it. At least I know what everybody else looks like, I'd really be okay with that, to be honest with you. I don't know, man. I just want to see where his brain goes for some of these designs. Like I loved what Hawkman looked like in the DCEU. I loved it. I thought he looked great.
I liked that.
I personally loved it. I know your issue was the red. I know.
A lot of red.
But I did like it. I liked what he was able to do with the wings and everything. Like I thought a lot of that Hawkman was really cool. So I want to see what he does with Hawkgirl. I want to see what he does with Hawkgirl. I want to see what he does with Guy.
Which version of Hawkgirl, like in terms of which costume they go with. Same thing with Mr. Terrific and Guy.
Right. I want to see with Mr. Terrific how long does it take to braid his hair? Is it instant?
I don't think he'll have braids.
Is it after commercial break? Like, how long will it take?
Again, I don't know why that was even the decision.
Crazy thing was, why not just give him a low cut? I think because they went to the actor and said, cut your hair, and he's like, not on your fucking life. Like, so, you have to braid that shit, bro. That afro is just not gonna work. I want to see what the mask looks like, because I did not like the CW's mask, so I want to see what James's mask looks like. And those T-spheres, man, I want a heavy dose. I want a heavy dose of those things.
I want at least 3 of them out there. Let's do it.
And I want to see what, because obviously the CW had a drastically lower budget. I want to see what else those T-spheres can do. You know,
you can fly with those things.
Because I kind of felt like he was just throwing them at people like Magneto.
No, that's not how. That's not.
No, in the show, not the actual comic character. In the show, I felt like he was just throwing the spheres.
That's what I mean. They didn't do him any such.
Right. I thought you were saying the character doesn't just throw them. I'm like, no, I know that.
Yeah.
But the show didn't give
us.
They're
like drones. They just float around and shit. And he control them with his mind, basically. They're neural linked.
So, and let's not forget, we're getting, and I hope I'm saying this, Metamorpho.
Yes, Metamorpho.
How does Metamorpho look? Right?
I can't wait. I cannot wait. I love his design could go a lot of different directions. Because he's like broken into 4 different parts. Yep. So it's like he's basically made of every element, right? So like I guess one is, I don't know, because if you look at him, he looks very different depending on who draws him. So I'm curious what this version looks like.
You know what? This is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let us get out of here. I kind of like James revealing it like this, because you know what I would love to see? I'd love to see a shot of Perry and Lois kind of like reading over something, like, you know what I'm saying, like looking down at like a paper or something. Like, I want shots of shots, like take a photo while you're shooting, like them in a moment. I kind of like the idea. It's different. You don't really get that. You mainly get like photo shoots of these characters.
Right.
I kind of don't want that anymore. I kind of like being creative. Because I'm like, I liked what Matt Reeves did when he gave us that vignette kind of Batman putting on the face paint and whatnot. And then, you know, seeing the suit or whatever with the theme in the back. I'm like, that was creative. You don't really get shots like that. That was awesome. So I'm like, just be different, you know, and this is different. You know, I know it'll take people getting adjusted to it, you know, but to me, I like it, James. Be different. Give us shots of people in scenes, like as they're doing something. It's a great aesthetic. It really is, bro. It really is.
We'll see where they go.
Like Guy Gardner mid flight, like would be really cool. Like where he's kind of just levitating up. That'd be really cool. See a shot like that. Like these things are awesome. I just want James to get creative with these first looks. Because we know closer to when the movie gets out, you'll get like those magazine looks that are more crisper and sharper and kind of more, you know,
they're ready for action,
right? And more so photography like than necessarily something like this. But yeah, I really do think this was extremely creative, James. I tip my hat off to you for just trying to create something that feels different, you know? So great job to you. This looks great in my opinion. I'm really excited for this Superman. I really am, man. I don't think I've been this excited for Superman in a long time, and I think I'm more excited because it's just the start of something new. Probably it's less about Superman and more so about the launching point of something new.
The universe as a whole.
Right, the universe is what I'm more interested in. But we know it starts with the top. Starts with Superman. But I'll feel a lot better about this universe as a whole the more I see what the rest of these characters look like. Because no matter who takes these projects from James down the line, the characters will look more in tune of that. Just maybe updated a little bit more. Like the suits might be a little brighter or a little, you know, it might look a little altered or whatever. But you know they won't look bad. Like if James starts it like this, they won't progressively get worse. You know what I'm saying? I think the DCEU did a great job of that. I don't think Wonder Woman's suit got worse. I don't think Aquaman's suit got worse. I don't think Batman's suit got worse or Superman's. I think they got better.
Most of them got better.
Right. So for me, right. So for me, I kind of just believe it's all about how you start it. You start it good, you end it good. So for me, I think this is a good start for Superman. And like I said, hats off to James Gunn. Can't wait to see what else is next. Joel, Trayvon, you guys have anything else to add?
It wasn't 2025. It's a long time.
Yeah, they gotta film it, man. Let them film it.
To me, they look like it's the end of the movie. So hey,
yeah, but it's done. A scene. They're not done. You know, sometimes people shoot the ending first, and then shoot other pieces.
I'm just impatient with any of these movies. I hate when they were like, "Oh yeah, 2027." I'm like, God damn.
I literally, Joel, I was gonna comment on it. I said, no, I'm not gonna be petty. I literally saw Trayvon retweeting Shang-Chi 2. Now that
I was too.
Said it. And I was about to say, is this enough? Is this enough now?
I was going to say, no, it's never going to happen. Never going to happen.
I'm happy he said it, but he said that before online on Twitter before.
Yeah, so. And it's still, you keep saying it like Kevin Feige ended the MCU. Like, it's still time.
That's what it feels like right now. I don't know.
If it was a movie that didn't make money, I'd probably agree with you. But
I would. Yeah, but it made a really good. Remember, it made a shit ton of money in COVID.
They should announce the movie, man.
They did.
No, they didn't.
They did announce that it was getting a sequel, Trayvon. They just didn't give you a date.
And they didn't give you a title or anything.
Right. You want all that. They do that at San Diego. They don't just want to women do it.
They'll probably end up doing it this year.
Right. On Hall H. Yeah. But no, shout out to everything James Gunn is doing over there in the DCU. We hope, all three of us, that it's nothing but greatness that comes from this new DC universe. And Trayvon, did you want to give Henry a shout out before we logged off? Anything you want to say to Henry?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then say only nice things about David.
I never said anything bad about David.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, I haven't.
You said he's not as attractive as Henry. You said that.
I never said that.
On the record,
I never said that.
On the record.
I mentioned I saw him in Hollywood as soon as he got announced. That's I remember him in Hollywood. I liked him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hide all the pictures from you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tell him, don't you post them online.
Mm-hmm. We'll see when we go to the premiere of this movie, Trayvon, and you got to shake James Gunn's hand.
No, I'm not doing that.
And say thank you.
I'm not doing that.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
I'm not
this
saying
company,
thank you.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I will make sure not me nor Joel go with you. You do it on your own. You shake his hand.
Yeah,
Kiss him if you need
to. You got to interview him.
Yes. A sit-down interview. And the words hen or re cannot come out of your mouth at any point. I don't even care if the word's different than Henry. Can't come out of your mouth. Gotta talk only about David.
It's just I really can't talk.
I do compromise my morals if they're rich. So.
Oh wow. If they're rich, you know he's not paying you for this interview, right?
I have other thoughts.
All right, guys, we appreciate you guys tuning into another episode of Unhealthy Breakdowns. We will see you guys this Wednesday for a new episode of Unhealthy and Unstable, and we will see you Thursday for Unstable Gaming. We appreciate you guys' constant support of each and every one of our streams. We appreciate you guys so much. We had a great number of people in here for something that was kind of spare of the moment today. So we appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Please, if you are not, like and subscribe. We are on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. So give a follow, like, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on this new suit. Do you guys enjoy it? If you don't, what do you not like about it? Or are you stuck in the past like Trayvon? Let us know your thoughts, healthy and unhealthy, down below.
Wow.
Let us know you guys' thoughts. No, we love you guys. Let us know your thoughts about this suit. We enjoy it. We're ready for this movie. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until Wednesday, guys. Peace.
Peace.